Oga, no slow down, no. Everybody in town knew that was Taxi, the old green cab with yellow stripes, rattling like a grinding machine at full speed, but never stopping. If you needed a ride, Dakwa was your guy. Dakwa was a single father raising his daughter, Ife, all by himself. She was his pride, his joy, the reason he woke up every morning. When she got admission into university, she ran to him, grinning. "Daddy, I made it!" Dakwa hugged her tight, laughing, but inside, fear gripped his chest. How would he pay the fees? The little savings he had wouldn't even cover the acceptance fee. That night, he lay awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking of a way out. That evening, at the park, a man in a fine suit entered his taxi. Smelling of expensive perfume. "Take me to the city," he said, throwing a thick bundle of cash onto the front seat. "No stopping, no slowing down. I pay double if you move fast." Dakwa's fingers tightened on the wheel. That money could change his life. He took the cash and started the engine. Halfway through, the radio cracked. "Breaking news. Armed robbers escape with millions. Police searching for suspects." Dakwa's stomach dropped. He glanced at the rear view mirror. The man's briefcase sat on his lap, his fingers gripping it too tight. Sweat gathered at the back of Dakwa's neck. You could keep going, pretend he didn't know, or you could stop, risk everything but protect his daughter's future. They approached a police checkpoint. The man shifted. "Oga, no slow down, oh." Dakwa's hands felt heavy on the wheel. He exhaled sharply. Then, with one more move, he slammed the brakes. "Officer, check my passenger." His voice was steady, but his heart pounded. The man fought. The police swarmed the car. The briefcase burst open, money spilling everywhere. Dakwa sat there, breathing hard, watching it unfold. His hands shook, but for the first time in a long while, he felt peace. Days later, the police called him. There was a reward, enough to cover Ife's fees. When he handed her the receipt, she frowned. "Daddy, how did you get the money?" Dakwa smiled, pulling her close. "Ife, better to struggle with clean hands than to eat with dirty ones." And that was how Ife walked into university. She walked in not just as a student, but as the daughter of a man who chose right over riches. Till today, when taxi drivers sit under the big tree at the park, they still talk about the man who took the hardest ride of his life.